Finally, Lana and I, unfortunately, Lana's not with me tonight, but we're going to do a contest before the election, or probably the election night. We started last week our MAGA Loser of the Week, and each week I'm going to find the biggest loser from the MAGAverse that I can find. And I've said before, this is difficult. It's not very easy because there's a lot of MAGA losers online that you can find. And to pick out the MAGA loser of the week is really difficult. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the MAGA losers of the week, and on election night, we're going to play the clips of all the MAGA losers of the week leading up to that night and pick the MAGA loser of the year. So that's going to be really difficult. So if it's hard enough to pick the weekly one, imagine how hard it's going to be to pick the MAGA loser of the year. So tune in for that on election night. That is something that we are going to name. But this MAGA loser of the week is a gentleman who spent, I believe, $4,000 on a guitar that was supposedly signed by Taylor Swift. And from what I read, if anybody can verify, I wasn't able to verify or not verify this, but it turns out that she actually did not sign this guitar, but let's say she did. Either way, this guy bought this guitar, this signed or supposedly signed guitar by Taylor Swift, so he could do this with it. $4,000.
Don't need the wall hanger. Hey, Gary. Now take that, hang up that busted thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of loser you have to be. Generally when I play these clips, there's people in the background who could also contend for losers of the week, but they're not the main focus or the main source. So the people cheering this in the background are all losers as well. So when you put those losers in cheering on the MAGA loser of the week, it makes for the perfect winner of this particular contest. So that is our MAGA loser of the week. I wish I knew his name. I wish I knew his address, because we'd like to send him some award that commemorates his big win as the MAGA loser of the week. He bought a guitar that was signed or supposedly signed by Taylor Swift for $4,000 so he can walk up on stage, smash it with a hammer, and then walk off stage with it. So I don't know. I think there's a way better way. And by the way, you spent $4,000 on it. These are the same people complaining about the prices of eggs and milk. But he's got $4,000 to spend on a guitar so he could smash it with a hammer. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our MAGA loser of the week. That also, too, will conclude this week's episode of Black and White with Brian Rundle and Lana Quest. You can join us live Tuesday night. Unfortunately, because my account is locked through Twitter, I'm not going to be able to broadcast again on Twitter, so it is going to lose a lot of live viewers at the time, but what can you do? Hopefully my appeal goes through and they lift the ban. I'm banned from Twitter. This is from the fucking guy who says he's free speech guy, and he's banning people for comments that completely taken out of context. And when I say this, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, it was not even that funny what I put. It wasn't even that great. I'll admit it. But somebody said something about Elon Musk leaving, and I said, yeah, or we could shoot him up in one of his rockets to an undisclosed planet. And I think the whatever read shoot him up, meaning I was talking about him or physically shooting somebody, and that's what got me banned. And obviously I did not mean it that way. I would never say anything as goofy and stupid as that, but that's why I'm banned from Twitter for right now until Wednesday. Our show is maybe our show isn't on Tuesday, because I believe the Mets play Tuesday night. So I have no idea when our show is going to be next week, because the New York Mets are going to rule everything for me from this point on. I had a company event tomorrow. I am not going to the company event because the Mets start at 4:00 and game one of their playoffs. So if anything, if you hate my political views, but you love baseball and you don't hate the Mets, can you do me a favor and at least let's come together there. Let's have a come together moment where we go, okay, I hate this guy and I hate his politics, but I love his passion for baseball. I love his passion for his New York Mets. I like the Mets. I don't hate the Mets. I'm going to help him pull it through. If you could do that for me, I truly would appreciate it. And maybe we could find some common ground there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this week. We will be back Tuesday night. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know when we'll be back. Just hit the notification bell, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll find out when we are next week. I will be on again next week. Lana will be on with me, I hope, if she can fit it in, when I tell her about my goofy schedule. So we'll figure out something. Hope you join us, and we'll see you soon.